Have you ever wondered why some women step into a room in the simplest blouse and look effortlessly chic, while others spend a fortune on designer labels yet still appear dated and frumpy? The secret isn't in the price tag. It's in the details, the cut, the fabric, the way the top frames your body and energy. After 60, style becomes less about chasing trends and more about refinement. Yet many women unknowingly hold on to tops that dull their presence, add years to their appearance, or make even expensive outfits look cheap. The truth is, it only takes a handful of small mistakes to shift your look from elegant to outdated. In today's video, we'll uncover 10 common top mistakes that instantly age you, and more importantly, I'll show you how to flip each mistake into a styling advantage. No drastic changes, no endless shopping sprees, just smart choices that highlight your elegance, confidence, and vitality. So if you're ready to step out of the cheap look trap and into timeless sophistication, let's dive straight into the first mistake. Number 1, wrong fit. One of the fastest ways to look older or cheaper than you really are is wearing tops that simply don't fit. Too tight and the fabric pulls across your chest or bunches around your shoulders. Too loose and your entire frame disappears under a flood of fabric. Both extremes have the same result. They add years, not elegance. The real secret lies in balance. A well-fitted blouse should skim your shape, not strangle it, not drown it. When the seams follow your shoulders cleanly, when the side line falls smoothly from bust to hip, everything else about your outfit feels more expensive. It's not about size on the tag, it's about proportion. Here's a practical test. Stand in front of a mirror and raise your arms, then sit down. If the top rides up, pulls, or gaps, it's too small. If it billows like a parachute, it's too large. The goal is ease with structure. And here's where styling magic comes in. A slightly loose silk blouse tucked into tailored trousers creates a chic, effortless line. A fitted sweater paired with wide-leg pants balances volume beautifully. Even a belt at the waist can transform a shapeless tunic into something refined. Think of fit as the frame for your elegance. Clothes that respect your shape without squeezing or smothering instantly tell the world you value yourself. That's not vanity, that's presence. Pro tip, next time you try on a top, snap a quick photo from the side. A picture often reveals what the mirror hides. If your silhouette disappears or bulges show where they shouldn't, it's time for a different fit or a quick visit to the tailor. Number 2, cheap fabrics. Nothing undermines elegance faster than a blouse made from cheap fabric. You know the kind, polyester that shines like plastic under the light, clings to your skin with static, and looks worn out after a single wash. These fabrics don't flatter you, they flatten your style. Even the most expensive cut can look like it came off a discount rack if the fabric screams synthetic. The truth is, fabric tells a story before you even speak. Natural fibers, cotton, silk, linen, wool, carry weight, drape with grace, and improve with age. High-quality blends can also work beautifully, giving you comfort with polish. When you slip into a crisp cotton shirt or a silk blouse that catches the light softly, people assume it's 3 times the price. That's the quiet power of fabric. Here's how to spot the difference. Run the fabric through your fingers. Does it feel thin, squeaky, or papery? That's a red flag. Hold it up to the light. Can you see every outline behind it? Unless it's intentional sheer, that's cheap construction. Crush it gently in your hand. If the wrinkles stay permanently, it probably won't age well. You don't need an Italian wardrobe budget to master this. Invest in fewer tops, but choose ones that hold structure and breathe with you. A linen shirt for summer, a pont knit for layering, a silk blend for evenings, these are timeless. Pro tip, build the habit of checking care labels. If polyester is the first word you see, put it back. If cotton, silk, or linen appear at the top, you've likely found a piece that will elevate rather than cheapen your style. Number 3, busy florals. There's a reason some prints feel timeless while others instantly age you. Nothing screams old-fashioned more than tops drowning in tiny flowers, paisley swirls, or chaotic patterns that look more like upholstery than fashion. When the blouse competes for attention with every color of the rainbow, it overwhelms your elegance instead of highlighting it. Less truly is more. Prints should frame your face, not fight for the spotlight. Think of the difference between a curtain-like floral blouse and a sleek, modern design seen on a Paris runway. One swallows you whole, the other feels intentional, chic, and youthful. Here's the key: scale and simplicity. If you're petite, oversized blooms can bury your frame. If you're tall, tiny scattered florals can look outdated and insignificant. Aim for balance, medium-sized, clean prints in 2 or 3 colors. Stripes, polka dots, or bold geometrics always look fresh because they bring order and symmetry. And if you love florals, choose larger blooms in vibrant tones against a neutral background. That feels modern, not matronly. Another styling trick: pair your print with neutrals. A patterned blouse looks chic tucked into sleek black trousers with simple earrings and clean lines. The print makes a statement, but you remain the star. Pro tip: before buying a printed top, ask yourself this: would I see this pattern in a boutique today, or does it belong in my grandmother's closet? If the answer is the latter, leave it on the rack. Modern patterns elevate, outdated ones erase. Number 4, wrong undergarments. No one likes to talk about it, but undergarments can make or break your entire outfit. You can spend hundreds on a silk blouse and tailored trousers, but if the bra underneath is the wrong size, creating bulges, gaping cups, or visible seams, the whole look collapses. It's like building a house on a crooked foundation. Here's the reality: bodies change. Weight shifts, posture shifts, skin loses elasticity. Yet many women keep wearing bras bought years ago, convinced they still fit. A too tight band creates lumps at the back. A cup that's too small causes pulling across the chest. A flimsy bra lets everything droop, and suddenly that elegant blouse looks like a bargain bin mistake. The solution? Respect your base layer. Get professionally fitted at least once a year. A well-constructed bra doesn't just lift your bust. It lifts your posture, your confidence, your whole presence. With the right support, fabrics drape smoothly, lines stay clean, and your silhouette looks intentional. It's not just about size, it's about type. Seamless t-shirt bras for fitted tops, minimizers for bulky sweaters, balconettes for open necklines. And color matters too. Instead of a generic nude that looks beige on darker skin or glaring on lighter tones, choose a shade that matches your actual undertone. When the bra disappears, the outfit shines. And don't ignore modern shapewear. Today's versions are light, breathable, and nothing like the suffocating corsets of decades past. A sleek slip or smoothing camisole can erase lumps without stealing comfort. Pro tip: before heading out, do the photo test. Snap a picture of yourself in natural light. If you see seams, bulges, or dark straps showing through, adjust or swap. The world should notice your style, not your underwear. Number 5, wrong neckline. Your neckline is one of the first things people notice, yet it's also where many women go wrong. High crew necks or tightly buttoned collars may feel safe, but they often shorten the neck, highlight sagging skin, and cast a heavy shadow across the face. Instead of looking classic, the result is stiff, dated, and instantly aging. The goal is to create length and light. Open necklines, V-necks, scoop necks, soft drapes draw the eye upward. Elongate your frame and bring a subtle elegance to the shoulders and collarbone. They don't reveal too much. They simply guide attention to your best features. Think of actresses like Jane Fonda or Helen Mirren in their 60s and 70s. Rarely do they wear high crew necks. Instead, they frame their face with graceful openings that suggest ease and confidence. Accessories can help too. A delicate chain resting inside a V-neck creates a vertical line. A silk scarf knotted loosely at the collar adds color while leaving openness. Even an unbuttoned shirt layered under a blazer feels fresher than a fully buttoned blouse. The difference is remarkable. Try it yourself. Button a blouse to the top, then open the first 2 buttons and step back from the mirror. One look says stern and dated, the other feels approachable, modern, and alive. Pro tip: when in doubt, aim for a neckline that sits a few inches below your collarbone. It creates space, light, and instant lift, without ever compromising modesty. Number 6, wrong colors. The wrong color can age you faster than wrinkles. Many women keep reaching for the same shades that worked in their 30s, only to find those tones now wash them out. Harsh black, stark white, or muted beiges can drain the life from your face, leaving your skin looking dull and your eyes tired. As we age, our natural coloring softens. That means the palette we once trusted might no longer serve us. The solution isn't about adding more makeup, it's about choosing colors that bring light back to the skin. Soft cream instead of bright white, navy instead of black, sage green instead of khaki. These subtle shifts make an enormous difference. Here's an easy test. Stand in front of a window with natural light and hold different tops under your chin. The right color will make your complexion look clearer and your eyes sparkle. The wrong one casts shadows, emphasizes lines, and makes you wonder why you look so tired. Trust the reflection, not the habit. If you want a foolproof guide, build a capsule color palette of 5 to 6 tones that flatter you consistently. Perhaps ivory, navy, blush, teal, and charcoal. These shades mix effortlessly and keep every outfit looking polished. Pro tip: pay attention to compliments. If people suddenly ask, "Did you just come back from vacation?" Chances are, the color you're wearing is doing its job better than any beauty treatment. Number 7. Dated styles. Nothing adds years faster than clinging to tops that belong to another decade. Shoulder-padded blazers from the 80s, ruffled blouses with fussy details, or stiff boxy shirts straight out of the 90s might once have been stylish, but today they signal one thing: outdated. Instead of reading classic, they whisper stuck in the past. Elegance isn't about holding on, it's about evolving. Think of style as a conversation with the present. A crisp white shirt is timeless, but the cut should be slimmer, the collar sharper, the length designed for today's proportions. The fabric might be the same, but updated lines make the whole piece feel intentional rather than nostalgic. The update doesn't have to mean buying an entirely new wardrobe. A dated blazer can be swapped for a tailored version with a softer shoulder. A blouse heavy with lace can be modernized by pairing it with clean trousers and a sleek belt. Even accessories help. A structured handbag, a contemporary necklace, or minimalist shoes instantly shift the vibe from old-fashioned to current. Here's the trick: ask yourself, would I see this top on a stylish woman today? If the answer is no, it's time to refresh. People won't always pinpoint what's different after you make the switch. They'll just notice you look sharper, lighter, and more polished. Pro tip: do a closet audit every season. Keep the timeless essentials, but be ruthless with anything that feels like a costume from your best decade. Style should celebrate who you are now, not freeze you in who you were then. Number 8. White shirt done wrong. Every elegant woman knows the power of a perfect white shirt. It's the ultimate wardrobe weapon, able to dress up jeans, polish a suit, or elevate a skirt. But here's the catch: most women settle for the wrong version. Too sheer, too stiff, too boxy, or cut like a man's office shirt, and suddenly that classic staple looks sloppy instead of sophisticated. The right white shirt is all about construction. A crisp collar that frames the face, buttons that don't gape, seams that skim your shape. These are the silent details that separate a $30 blouse from one that looks like couture. Fabric matters too. It should feel substantial in your hands, opaque enough to stand alone yet soft enough to layer under a blazer or sweater. Care is equally important. Nothing ruins elegance faster than yellowed collars, limp sleeves, or wrinkles that suggest neglect. Treat your white shirt like a prized piece. Wash with care. Press properly and store it away from colors that might bleed. When kept pristine, it always looks fresh, no matter how many times you wear it. And don't be afraid to style it beyond the basics. Knot it at the waist over a dress for casual chic. Layer it under a cashmere pullover for French elegance. Pair it with wide-legged trousers and statement earrings for evening sophistication. Pro tip: own at least 2 white shirts, one structured for tailored looks, one relaxed for casual days. That way, you'll always have the right weapon ready, and your style will never feel cheap or unprepared. Number 9. Ignoring the waistline. One of the simplest styling errors that instantly ages you is hiding your waist. Loose, untucked tops may feel forgiving, but they erase shape and create a blocky silhouette that adds bulk you don't have. Without definition, the body looks heavier, the outfit less intentional, and the overall impression is dated. Defining your waist doesn't mean squeezing into tight clothes. It's about structure. Tuck your blouse fully half, or French style, into tailored trousers or a skirt. Each technique instantly restores balance, elongates your legs, and makes even a casual outfit look purposeful. Add a slim belt to emphasize the natural waist, and suddenly the same blouse that once looked shapeless now looks polished. Here's the transformation in practice. Imagine a flowy blouse hanging loose over pants. The look is heavy, almost careless. Now tuck the front, add a sleek belt, and watch how your proportions shift. The waist reappears, the legs look longer, and your presence feels sharper. This small trick costs nothing but pays off every time. Elegant women know that a defined waistline signals confidence and refinement. Pro tip, try the 2-minute tuck test. Before leaving the house, tuck your blouse different ways, step back from the mirror, and compare. The version that gives you shape and energy is the one to keep. Number 10, not dressing for current proportions. One of the most overlooked style mistakes after 60 is dressing for the body you had years ago instead of the one you have today. Bodies change, shoulders narrow, waist shift, posture softens. Holding on to old cuts that once flattered you often backfires, making your silhouette look unbalanced or dated. The fix isn't about hiding or morning change, it's about adapting. Start by standing in front of a full-length mirror and studying your proportions as they are now. Does the blouse hang too long? Do the sleeves overwhelm your frame? Awareness is the first step. Tailoring is your best ally. A small nip at the waist, a shortened hem, or new buttons can transform a nearly right top into one that looks custom-made. You don't need a whole new wardrobe, just small updates that bring harmony back to your shape. Also, consider proportion in styling. If your torso feels longer now, high-waisted trousers restore balance. If your shoulders are narrower, a top with subtle structure can broaden them visually. These simple adjustments highlight who you are today, not who you were decades ago. Pro tip, once a year, do a closet edit. Keep tops that flatter your current frame and let go of those that fight against it. Dressing for your proportions today is the surest way to look polished, modern, and confident no matter your age. Style after 60 isn't about chasing youth. It's about showing the world you're confident, vibrant, and fully present today. The right choices in fit, fabric, and detail don't just change how you look, they change how you feel. So choose tops that honor who you are now. Step out with intention and let your style speak your strength before you say a word. If this inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. Every week, I share fresh tips to help you feel polished, modern, and unstoppable at any age. Until next time, stay confident and keep shining.